Hello and welcome back to my craft room. I have got a Happy Mail. The Happy Mail's slowed down now. I've been getting lots and lots of lovely pieces in to add to our Bonkers Quilt community project. But we're pretty much at an end now. I know there's one little parcel from New Zealand, from Paula in New Zealand, that sadly has gone astray. Fingers crossed it may still turn up. I knew this one was on the way. There might be one more, but I think we're pretty much there, which has worked out absolutely perfectly because I have enough now, I think, to fill the quilt. I have perhaps a couple of little spaces left and all the little nooks and crannies. I've had lots of people sending me in lovely pieces to fill the nooks and crannies, and I think that's what this is going to be. So this is from Sue, who contacted me via Facebook. I've just realised she's actually not that far away from me. She's here in the UK and not very far away at all from me. Maybe we'll get to meet up one day, you never know. I'm just getting into the envelope now because there's addresses on both sides, so let's go in. I do think it's a good idea. I meant to say, actually, I'm glad that's reminded me. When things do go astray, quite often it seems to have been because in the process of sorting the post, envelopes and packages are getting kind of torn and things are getting separated from their packaging. So I would suggest, especially with all the swaps going out now, if you're able to actually not just put your swap inside a card, but actually attach it in some way, staple it, pin it, stitch it, just put a couple of little stitches just to hold it securely to the card and make sure the recipient's and your return address are both written somewhere on that card. So if it does come out and get separated from its envelope, the post office workers have still got a chance of getting it to you, because they seem to be pretty good at it. It might take a while longer, but if something has got an address with it, they will re-envelope it and put that and write the address on and make sure it either gets returned or they send it on to the original intended recipient. So yeah, obviously, if you're making a package with several things in it, make sure they're either all bundled securely, really tied securely together within the package, or if they're in separate little bits, make sure each of those little bits has got a slip of paper with those addresses securely fastened to it. Because I think then if the worst, because things don't just disappear, they don't just kind of get lost, they all end up somewhere. I think from what I can make out, the most likely cause when these things go astray is that the packages are damaged in the process, and sometimes it's because addresses haven't been written correctly and stuff, so obviously make sure you've got the address spot on, and include your own return address as well. So that's obviously what Sue had decided to do, but she's taped it all up. That's another thing, and Sue has absolutely covered this in tape, which you might think is a bit overkill. But envelopes and things can be quite fragile, can't they? Especially if they get a bit damp or whatever in their journey. So again, make sure everything's. I've had some envelopes where the tapes come adrift and the envelope is kind of flapping. Make sure I usually put a tape right around the whole of the envelope rather than just a little bit across the flap. So yeah, just wrap everything securely. Make sure you include some address labels fastened together with secured onto the contents somehow. It might be that you bundle something up inside with a bit of tape around it, like cotton tape or something, or whatever, bit of sari ribbon, however you're packing up for your swaps or whatever it might be. I would say, better safe than sorry. Anyway, enough waffle. Let's go in and see what's in this exciting package. It's quite a lot more than I was expecting, as always. So, I've just realised I've wrenched my shoulder somewhere. Ow. Okay, let's carefully snip into this. And this is a good idea as well, I guess, putting a plastic bag inside. Oh, sorry, my shoulder's really giving me chip. That's inconvenient. So if things do get wet, they're all bundled together and protected. Oh, look at these lovely packages inside here. Yum. Like I keep saying, even though it might be Bonkers Quilt pieces, they're not for me at all, but it's me that's getting the fun of opening them and working with them. So, It's exciting every time. Look at these lovely parcels. Collage drawer, collage drawer. Okay, let's open the card first, shall we? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, a lovely card. Look at this. I've had so many lovely cards. Look at this one. Knitter Natter. It looks like it's been done at least partially in polymer clay, doesn't it? And maybe, you know, part of the background is painted and then it's polymer clay. The characters. Isn't that cute? Knitter Natter. Oh, I love it. I think this one's me. Which one are you, Sue? This one looks a bit like Sue Pollard, this one. I love that. Look at the little tea cosy. Oh, it is original art in polymer clay. Erica Sterler. Look at the Venus de Milo. The full montage. Oh, look, I've got a whole letter in here. Let's make sure there's no addresses. Oh, no, I think there are details about what's in here. So what I'm going to do is open the packages first to have, you know, maximum surprise, and then we'll go back afterwards and look at the card. How beautifully wrapped these all are. I'm a very lazy wrapper, Neil. I do appreciate it when other people make a lovely job of it. So these must be, oh, look at this gorgeous fabric. Wow. Okay, love the tissue, it's noisy. Let's put it out of the way. Oh, look. It's fabric that looks like granny squares. I love that. Oh, and isn't it itching to be stitched into? Isn't that gorgeous? Love, love, love. Okay, okay. Let's open another one. So beautifully wrapped. Look at these cute little stickers. Oh, these look like quilt pieces. Oh, yum! These are delicious quilt pieces. Look. So this is done on felt, and it's got all these pieces collaged together, top stitched over with metallic thread to unify everything together. Wow. I love the look of metallic thread, absolutely loathe using it. And I'm hats off to anyone who does that much with it. Wow. And then all this rick-rack stitched down with more metallic thread. How gorgeous. I don't think I've got another star shape. So that's going to be lovely on the quilt. Look at these pieces. Oh, Sue, they are fab. I love them. I love the sunshiny colours. Look at all the buttons. Oh, look at this. Look at this with the lovely little velvety flower. Beautiful. We'll read all about these in a minute and have another look. They are fab. I love them. I love those. The lazy daisies and twinkly buttons, and there's beads all over here. Just kind of weaving stitch. It's like woven together, and then all of the little intersections are couched down. Lovely bugle beads and pearly buttons. Sorry, Deb, if you're looking. Too many buttons. Oh, aren't they unusual buttons? She's got such a clever little idea. It's like I keep saying, every time you look at someone's work like this, you pick up another idea you've never seen before, and I've never ever seen this done. So she's played off the pinked edge of the fabric here and done little kind of like a blanket stitch into each of the little valleys of the pinked edges, and then at the bottom of each of the leg of the stitches there's a big fat French knot. That's such a clever effect, isn't it? I love it. I've never seen that done. This is unusual too, how this is done, and I can't even work out how it's done either. It's almost like a like an extended leaf stitch or something coming across these corners with bugle beads in between as well. I think some of this top stitching on here and some, like these ones and maybe even this metallic one, maybe that's done on a machine. And then there's lots of hand stitching on top of that. They're gorgeous, absolutely fab, and will be so perfect on the quilt. So I love them. Okay, let's go. What else? Oops, I've just torn the butterfly. All these lovely tissues going into my collage drawer. Oh, look at these. Ooh, yum. Loving these sunshiny colours. It's gone a bit chilly here in my part of the UK anyway. Look at these. I'm probably going to have more than enough here, but I can definitely find a use for them. If they don't end up all being squeezed onto the quilt, then there's still a possibility of either a bag to store the quilt in, or a journal wrap to put the little, a little mini book of, telling the story of the quilt. A bit like Cass did for the K2EN blanket. I think this must be machine stitching over here. It's like doodled. It's done with, how do you do it? Is it free motion? Is that what you call it? That's my symbolism for free motion. They're gorgeous. Perfect for nook and cranny fillers. Right, what else have we got? So every time I open one of these, I'm itching to go back downstairs and carry on stitching on that quilt. It's had a lot of hours already. Unfortunately, I haven't got bored with it yet. I don't think I will. Suffolk puffs. Oh, beautiful embellished Suffolk puffs. Let's get the noisy out of the way. Oh, these are gorgeous. Look at the amount of French knots on those Suffolk puffs. That's just a mass of French knots. Can't get it to focus. There we go. Wow. Oh, they're going to look so cute, aren't they? Oh, little heart-shaped one. Just raving about heart-shaped Suffolk puffs the other day. I love them. Oh, so cute. There's another little dinky heart-shaped one there. Oh, these are gorgeous. So sweet. Oh, I think that's one of my favourites. A combination of that fabric with the bright yellow French knots in the middle really makes my heart sing. Gorgeous. Love them. I love them. There's a crochet. Oh, nearly missed one. There's a crocheted one as well. I missed a heart-shaped one. Oh, so sweet. Look at this. We've got a few crochet pieces on the quilt, which is really nice actually, because it gives a different texture and it's a different kind of needlework, isn't it? These are absolutely perfect. I love them. What's in here? What's this going to be? Beautiful little butterfly stickers, these. Perfect with this kind of wildflower tissue print. Oh, the little strips. So these are the same fabrics that she's used here. These, it feels, they've got iron-on kind of stabiliser on the back. Brilliant. So that way they don't fray where you've pinked them. You can, they're not going to fray away because they've got the backing on and they're pinked. So those could just be used as strips in between because I have got some long narrow strips. I've got some words that Marion did. Some of the words will go in there, but these will be brilliant as well. Beautiful sunshine colours. Gorgeous. What? Let's read the card now. Dear Annie, I do hope my little textile pieces can be useful to you for either the Bonkers Quilt or any other future project where you may have need for them. I definitely will. If they don't all fit on the Bonkers Quilt or accompanying project, I'll find a use for them for sure. So no worries there. I'm thoroughly enjoying following you on Facebook and on YouTube. Oh, thank you. With all your crafty endeavours. Also, totally loving seeing all the wonderful textile projects that the crafting community is following you contribute to all your inspiring projects. Yeah, it's such an inspiring community, isn't it? I love to dabble in all manner of textile projects. Get you there. And revisiting old favourites from my crafting hobbies in the past. Yeah, me too. I've enclosed some little scraps of slow stitching on fabrics left over from textiles that I made for my Christmas cards last year. Aha! Also some mock crocheted fabric. Ah, that's this. Used for projects in my sewing room. Love this. I've enclosed a few Suffolk puffs left over from old projects and a little crocheted heart. I do hope you can make use of some of the little strips in your scraps box at some time too. Definitely can. Wishing you lots of joy and fun with your crafting. You're doing an amazing job with all your stitching. A real mammoth task. It is, but it is a labour of love for sure. I do hope you continue to get much pleasure from your beautiful project. I can't wait to see the finished piece. If you ever need to ask a few friends from the community to help you with the final elements of stitching to complete the quilt, don't hesitate to message me. I'll be more than happy to help in any way I can if possible. Well, be careful what you volunteer for. I was going to say what you wish for, what you volunteer for there, because you're not actually that far away, are you? So yeah, that's a distinct possibility. Thank you very much for the offer. Wow. Well, that is gorgeous. I'm going to try and make some kind of a cohesive thumbnail now. What I'm going to do is put this here. I'm going to start trying to make my thumbnails a bit less manic looking. Leave a bit of plain down one side. So that means I need to leave this half empty. Loving these, love them. So sweet. These little Suffolk puffs, so gorgeous. You can never do it. You can never do it justice in a thumbnail. You really can't. But you just best you can hope is that it gives a little taste of what's in the video. It looks nice and eye-catching and colourful, and I think that definitely does. It's also crooked. Hang on, there we go. Thank you so much, Sue. That is a beautiful package. A little ray of sunshine on a grey day. I will take them downstairs to where I'm pretty much finishing off the final layout of the quilt now. I've got one or two spaces like this left, and I haven't actually made a square myself, or a piece myself. Doesn't need to be a square, as I've been saying all wrong. I haven't actually made a proper piece myself. I figure I have plenty of scope to put my mark on the quilt with what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, and so it's just, and even the little nooks and crannies are filling up nicely now. So I think I've got everything I need. And of course, I've still got bazaar scraps as well, which is what we started off working with and what kind of inspired the whole thing in the first place, the bazaar scrap bundles. So I've still got them to draw from if I've got any spaces left at all. So it's really exciting. I can't, when I first put out the idea of this project, you never know what kind of response, whether people are going to be as excited about the idea as you are yourself. So it's always lovely when so many people jump in head first, feet first, sewing hands first, and join in with such enthusiasm. It's really brilliant. Not just the people who were there with us sort of on during the event in August, but before and since, from all over the world, sending in pieces for this quilt. I've got a few plans hatching to be able to take the quilt to at least 2 or 3 places in the UK, so that some people here in the UK anyway will have a chance to come and see it if they would like to, because I'd love a few more people to see it close up. There's nothing like, I show it as best I can in the photos I've taken and things, but there's nothing like seeing it in person to appreciate all of the work and creativity that has gone into every single piece on that quilt. It's one of the most feel-good projects I've ever done, I think. Goose pimples are going nuts now again. Okay, I'm going to stop waffling on. Thanks very much for watching. Special thanks to Sue, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye.